Is it time to sell your Tesla stock?
Let me go and answer that for you right now. Tom, is it time? Oh gosh, it's a little bit more complicated answer. Thought that'd be a little bit easier until I started talking, and then holy cow. So actually, we're going to talk about is it time to sell Tesla stock? I do like that pause. That's usually my face when someone talks about Tom. I just want to thank you because that face right there is the exact face I make when someone tells me GM is leading the EV race. But is it time to sell Tesla stock? He's got a chart right here. We're going to look at this tool real quick. So Tom has this software, and just from right now, it looks nice. So I actually went ahead and did sign up. By the way, this Tom's paying me $1 million to make this video for him. I felt that was generous, so I want to say some nice things about it. Just kidding. I paid for it, signed up, 100% just me. This actually looks amazing because from what I'm gathering, you can just put everything right here in the front, all your information. There's no like Google, Yahoo Finance, all like the BS. You can just filter all that out. As a trader, again, that's where I get most of my income. So I'm not really worried about EBITDA and all of that stuff. But man, the stock market is, I don't want to say cheap. I want to say the stock market is down. So it's probably time to start having those conversations of where is your buy it now price? Because we can argue till you're blue in the face. The fundamentals have not changed with Tesla, but there's something, I don't want to call it a fundamental issue, when the CEO is just dumping Tesla shares. You can clearly see what is he on right now? Is this the daily? When he signed up when he bought Twitter, he's been doing nothing but sell Tesla shares. Just the other day he sold another 3.5 billion worth. So, as a trader, we got more buyers that goes up, more sellers that goes down. That's a giant seller. So what's the CEO doing? Like, Elon could actually just leave Tesla. He's not there at the end of the line. He's not building these things. He's not physically putting these cars together. So it's hard to have that argument of fundamentals. Fundamentally, everything Tesla is amazing. But how can you just say, like, this is just Twitter noise? Well, yeah, it's noise, but right now that's dropping it. And it's not just some retail paper handing it, whatever excuse he wants to come with. It's the CEO itself. He's got another 450 million shares he could drop. Please don't. I made another video to asking Elon, please don't sell your other 450 million shares. I know you want to lock it in, but let's take a page out of Wall Street's bets. Diamond Hand. They thought AMC was going to 100 grand. Just imagine what Tesla could do. Let's pull up this. Tom, are we still on Palantir? Are we still doing that? I already did sign up, so let's get rolling. Oh, dashboard. So 100% brand new. So Tom, if you're watching this, I have no idea what's on the other side of this. I've seen your videos. Looks amazing. All I've done at this point is pay for it. Ooh, what is that website? This reminds me of it was an options page. It would tell you the data, golden sweeps, all that. Had this purple look, everything on the left. Really clean layout. I like this scroll. S&P. Can we edit this? Or is that just popular ones? Let's rock and roll. So I want to so he pulls up Tesla in that video. We're going to do the exact same thing. Just want to check this out for a second. Dashboard. General news. Oh, I was already on that. General news. So I can just come here and start making YouTube content for you guys. What the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson, thought of George Harrison. You know what? That kept me up all night last night. Let's search Tesla. I like that it's already up there. Tesla or Apple. Is that a sign? Are you communicating to us? This is not financial advice. But the two tickers I think right now that have a lot of meat on the bones to be short. If you're more of a quantitative trader and the market's going to crash, who do they attack? Is it something like Meta that's been beat to the dirt, Google, Amazon, or just Apple and Tesla, if you just zoom out, bird's eye view, that they're leaving this unscathed compared to a lot of the other market. Let's get back to the video. All right, classic look. Okay. So total assets. You know how cool this is just to do this? First of all, it should take you about 30 seconds to figure out if you like the company. So when it comes to investing, I know I'm a very different investor to most others. But the first thing I'm looking at is quite literally this. Like, hey, do they make money? And more importantly, I want to see the last little bit. Is it on the up and up? Is it choppy? Or are we sideways? Are we looking like we might curve down? Where's that money at? And so looking at stuff like that, I'll first look at this. So even just in this first 30 seconds, I can tell you right now, I like the way Tesla's looks. We got income, revenue. So you're telling me they make money, or are they lying on their accounting? Because some say Tesla's not profitable. Is that in here somewhere? Their faulty accounting? That'd be very impressive. Operating profit margin, just right at a glance, I can tell you right now, this is a great company. Look, just all green, no red flags. Total liabilities, free cash flow. So they got money. No real brain buster there, I guess. It is Tesla. Pick your stock MVP profile. Default. Oh, create a new card profile. Let's do this. Hey, there we go. Wow, so there's a whole lot of stuff you can add here. Current ratio. Oh, the PE ratio. Sorry, Tom, if you use the PE ratio. Price to earnings. Okay, I'm not going to jack with this right now. Price to fair value. Assets to liabilities. There it is. That's what everyone uses. That's if you want to be a YouTube guru. I'm sorry, this is all you need. PE ratio, and then just talk about how it's high or low. Don't worry, everyone's opinion will be different. You'll fit right in. Wow. Man, let's just click back. 10K right on screen. This is actually pretty impressive. But I saw something else. Oh, here we go. So let's check this out. What's the view? Okay, so this is the cards right here. DCF. Dollar cost forever. I think is what that stands for. Tom probably fell out of his chair just now. So 10% on everything. Let's just populate. Calculate. Uh-oh. Kidding. There's a good chance I'm mildly stupid. His came up with the number, did it not? Populate, then calculate. One over. Is it showing up here somewhere? PV sum. Right here, right? Let's change some numbers. Overvalued by 69%, current price. Okay. All right, so growth rates. Don't they want to grow by 50%? Appreciation. I don't see where this is changing. Oh, are we over here? I told you guys, you gotta hang with me. I'm kind of stupid when it comes to this. Okay, now I see what we're doing. Appreciations, long-term growth rate, discount rates. So we're really undervalued. Okay. So we can jack around. As far as these go, so it looks like we're typing these numbers here, just changing everything. For some reason, I was thinking we're going to populate a number right here. Again, sorry, I'm stupid. I actually really like this tool. but I worry about how many people are going to just jump on here. This is where you can get in trouble. You know, people love to do their. I guess this is anybody. I guess I would rather have a tool like this to do it other than jumping on an Excel document. But you've heard me kind of mock people that do that. They'll jump on and they'll just throw out these numbers, and they're like, "Holy cow, this thing's going to be 25,000 a share, 6 months." You know, it's because they pulled these other numbers. Like the calculation's not wrong. It's the numbers they came up with is wrong. So like I'm curious, where do people find these numbers themselves? But that has nothing to do with Tom. Man, I'm actually a big fan of this. All right, financials. Let's just check these out. We'll call it a day. Total revenue going up. Man, they made almost as much as me. Just kidding. That was a joke for those that didn't get that. I don't know why I'm reading all these financials on Tesla like I don't already know them. This is actually really awesome. Let's hear someone else's opinion. You got a B. Strong buyer. Where are we getting these from? So we got Gordon over here saying $10, $12. He's got a stupid price target. Guy's never been right. Bringing your average down, so everyone's thinking it's going up. Man, that's just a quick little view. What was it, tip ranks? People would just go on tip ranks. They'll just grab the top 5 people and kind of see what their price points are at. I've seen people do all kinds of weird stuff. Oh, here's everyone's. Where's Gordon? Can we just... Tip ranks contributor. $15.80. Where's Gordon at? Tom, that's what I want to know. Gordon Johnson. I know he's at the bottom. He's got a pretty impressive buy rating on Tesla. Insider. Ooh, pie charts colors. Let's talk about percentage by category. Held by institutional investors. This right here is worth it alone. That's actually a big reason why I liked and made a ton of money on Meta. It just wasn't something everyone else is jacking around in. Like, it just wasn't retail. It was a cash cow, and investors bought it. Like, I am there. It cuts out a lot of the noise. That was obvious. I've been in Meta for years, so the pullback now, that sucks. But it was a great one. How about the retail investors? Man, I like this graph alone. This alone tells me personally, a lot. But again, I worry about weird stuff. You guys are probably liking what you see. So Vanguard, 6.5%. My goal is to be on this. I will own that much Tesla. Just kidding. It's not a real goal. Hang on. We're gonna check. I'm gonna pull up Meta real quick. Big short investor. Avoid Tesla stock. Ugh. I'm sure that'll be on a different YouTuber that likes to pull all these up. Oh, that's really cool. Can I use these in my YouTube videos? That's going to be amazing. Avoid Tesla stock. Well, so I guess to answer the question, is it time to sell Tesla? I think automotive gets smoked next year. It's not looking good for automotive. I was hoping Tesla would be new enough to avoid that. It's different when you're making 20 million vehicles a year and that drops to 18 or 17. Tesla was still ramping up, so I was hoping it was just new enough to avoid that pullback. And the hype is still there. That let's just say they do 1 million sales, right? And the hype is there. 5 million people want a Tesla, but since we're going through a recession, 1.5 million want a Tesla. That's still more demand than they can make for their 1 million sales. I was kind of hoping they would kind of just snake by like that. But with the current noise we have now, man, I think it's only going to get worse. We're talking about Twitter drama now, and as soon as that wraps up, because that's going to get old. You know, the excuses are only spicy for a little bit, and as soon as that gets old, we'll be 2023 talking about how there's just too many cars out there. I think automotive's going to just get destroyed next year, and Tesla is just going to be it won't be a tech company anymore. It'll be an automotive purely only. SpaceX, Solar City, all that will mean jack. Which I know not a lot of people like talk about that now anyway. But I think we're going to roll right into that. So that's just going to be crappy. Avoid it. If I wasn't in it, I would, I'd probably, let's pretend this is Tesla's chart, 'cause it's going to look like that eventually. Just set an alert. Personally, I would set an alert, wait a week or two, and as it sells off, you just scoot that alert down. You know, you can talk about the financials. They're great. But do you have to just jump in with both feet right now? Personally, I don't think so. You have your own plan. Have a plan or plan to fail. But look, if you just put that alert, here's a high, put your alert right there, and it melts off. We got another leg down. Put your alert right there. Keep it up, put your alert right above that one. Keep it up. Even when, I'm not talking about this because hindsight, when you see these runs, put your alert right above that. So that way, the actual pattern just needs to change. A buyer needs to show up and just set that alert off. At least then you're not the only buyer, and you tend to get a much better price. Hang on, let's go to Insider. Man, this is quick. I like this. 75 still by institutions. I was curious how this one, actually I haven't looked at this, but I know that once that got re-indexed, from the whole them wanting to go into metaverse, so they had to cut the weighting back a bit, which destroyed Meta. Man, I'm jacked about this. Anyway, I guess I'll wrap up here. I'm gonna play around with this for a little bit. I don't have an affiliate link. You guys should know who Tom Nash is if you're on my channel. Definitely check this out. I don't see why you wouldn't. Anyway, I'll wrap it up here, guys. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Tesla. I guess to wrap that up in one sentence, just have a plan. I don't like hyping Tesla. I really don't, because it comes with its own volatility. The biggest pushers, they'll come with the biggest pullbacks as well. That's going to be the name of the game. And right now, you're just seeing that. Everybody in Tesla right now is just rich. If they bought Tesla earlier, can we? Hang on, let me just show that off. I know I'm the worst at like saying let's wrap it up. Can we go? Let's go. So everyone loves talking about this 1 year chart. There's the 5 year. If you've gotten anywhere, when was this? 2021. So before 2021, you're doing just fine. Here's the Rona crash right here. This is why some people think they'll do some technical analysis. They'll draw a line right here and say peak. That's going to be a support. Old resistance is new support. You've heard it a billion times. And that's why a lot of people think Tesla's going to 60. I really don't want to talk about it breaking this level right here. But like I said in the beginning, when it comes to Tesla and Apple right here, they both look like this. Meta already below. Everything else, most stuff just beat down right below that. So it's important to remember everyone's given their 2 cents on Tesla. And you got perma bulls, perma bears, then the ones that flipped. They really pushed it, and now they're just like, you'd think Elon slept with her mom. It just 180 out of nowhere. Like, all right, so then you got that third group. So more importantly than ever, I would make your own plan. And I know everyone says do your own due diligence, but I'm coming at it from a different angle. Because if you go buying some crap because someone else told you to do it, you didn't have a full understanding, and it goes red, you're going to beat yourself up, 1, because you're losing money, 2, you're going to say, I knew it was going to go down, but I listened to that guy. You're just going to be the extra mental stress. It's just going to suck. So fully understand, know where it could go, follow your plan, and that's where I will wrap it up. I will see you guys all in the next video. Have a good one.